What's up? This is the pilot episode of Thinking Out Loud with your boy, Angry Black Man, ABM. In this particular episode, I wanted to speak on the Travis Kelce, Nicole situation. And I want to say from the outset that I don't follow much pop culture, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. I'm not going to delve into details and things of that nature. I'm just going to go off basically what I've been seeing. Because even though Travis Kelce's been with Taylor Swift for a couple years now, it seems like that people don't want to let this go. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's a lot of black women. A lot of black women are really taking it kind of hard that Travis Kelce is with a white woman and not Taylor Nicole. And those of us normal people that's looking at this situation, we looking at that as very strange and very weird. Okay, it's very weird that you would be a black person and you're somehow offended that a white man is engaged to a white woman, even though the white man was previously banging some black chick. I'm seeing videos from black women saying so going as far as to say that Travis Kelce is racist. And I'm like, do you hear your fucking self? Like, how is a white man racist for wanting to marry a white woman? I mean, that's the stupidest shit. But what I've learned in all my years of social media, what I learned is that a lot of black people show you that they have an inferiority complex to white. And a lot of black people live vicariously through celebrities. And this Kayla Nicole situation is a perfect example of that. A lot of you chicks that's upset or you feel some type of way about Travis Kelce, it's because you live vicariously through celebrities and you have white worship syndrome. Okay? You live vicariously through Kayla Nicole. If Kayla Nicole got her a white man, so you know, maybe, just maybe, I'll get me a white man. And I think that's pathetic. And you know, the amount of strays that Taylor Swift is catching behind this is it goes to show that a lot of you are full of shit when it comes to racism, that you don't even really know what racism is, or that you're so quick to label somebody a racist to the point that you devalue racism, because now racism is if a white man doesn't find you attractive, then he must be racist. Or if a white man, you know, doesn't marry you, then he must be racist. And that completely devalues what racism is. You know, so now racism doesn't mean anything. And this is what happens. It's like the little boy that cried wolf. This is what happens when you label everything racism. Every time something doesn't go your way in life, you just label it racism. You know, another example is the whole American Eagle campaign. You know, oh, that's racist. Why? Because it's a white woman on the fucking billboard. But if Beyonce was on the billboard, would it be racist? Of course not, because a black woman is front and center. You know, oh, and by the way, Beyonce's a light-skinned woman. And Kayla Nicole is not the darkest woman on the planet either. You know, so notice how we don't hear the colorism conversations coming up in this. Nobody's calling Travis Kelce a colorist. You know, because all of you fake ass black feminists on the internet, y'all know when to leave the colorism conversation out of things. And it just goes to show how full of shit so many of you are. And as much as the women piss me off with their videos, endless videos that they have been making about this man, because Travis Kelce hasn't done shit to anybody that we know of. Taylor Swift hasn't done shit to anybody that we know of. The amount of videos that we keep seeing about this subject speaks volumes about the fact that so many of you out there have really low self-esteem. And as much as I want to complain about the women and the endless videos that they make, I'm more pissed off at the men that I see in the comments. You know what I mean? As a one man to another man, I gotta ask you, like, why the fuck do you care? You know, and I'm seeing the comments from men. Men, I mean, yeah, he chose that flat broad. Yeah, he chose the broad with no ass. Again, my God, do you fucking hear yourself? Like, is that all a relationship is to you? Who has a big ass? There's nothing else of value about a woman at all except who has a fucking ass. Like the shit is fucking stupid. It speaks to how shallow so many people are in the black community. So many of you are just so fucking shallow. You know, the only thing you value is an ass. The only thing you value is white. You know, I mean, Travis Kelce is racist because he's not going to marry Kayla Nicole. He's going to marry Taylor Swift. So your single issue with Travis Kelce is he's not fucking Kayla Nicole. That's your single fucking issue, because nobody had a problem with the guy when he was fucking her, but now he's not fucking her. Now everybody has a problem with him. It's the dumbest shit ever. And apparently this Kayla Nicole chick must have said something, or, you know, sent some shots at him or some shit recently or whatever have you. And it's like, shorty, yeah, when you're gonna get the fuck over yourself? When are you gonna get over yourself? Because this is looking really bad. And when I say looking really bad, I mean it's always looked bad. Like, ever since that letter, that open letter to black girls, you know, when she was trying to sound like Maya Angelou and shit, you know, and she was up there, black girls, love yourself, and, you know, they're gonna call you a traitor if you fall in love. No, people called you a traitor because you, like so many other black women with low self-esteem, you need somebody else from another race to come make you feel better about yourself. So if people was, because I don't see traitor in the comments that I read, but just taking it on face value, if somebody's calling you a traitor, that's why they were calling you a traitor. Because you're another one of these low self-esteem black people that you need somebody else from another race to come in and make you feel better about yourself. You know, and black people have always done this shit, especially like the people who say this. The people that's mad at Travis Kelce are the same motherfuckers who, you know, always got that lame ass invited to the cookout joke. You know, that old tired ass fucking you're invited to the cookout joke. Like, every time you see a white girl with a fat ass, or you know, some white dude has some cornrows, here comes some nigga, yeah, he's invited to the cookout. You know, it's fucking corny. And a lot of you women do this shit. A lot of men do it too. You get you a white girl, and that's like some sort of fucking award. A lot of y'all interracial people, and you know, I really don't care like I used to. When I was younger, I was on that blackity black shit. Nowadays, I'm just like, whatever, especially when it comes to men. You know, whatever, fuck who you want to fuck. It's none of my business where you put your dick. You know, but when you're one of those people who you get yourself a white girl, and now that's your trophy, that's a status symbol, like, I've made it in the world. Or, you know, a lot of black women do this shit too. A lot of you divestors, a lot of you weird internet people, the divestors, the exoticals, all this weird shit. A lot of y'all have this worship of white men. Yeah, y'all are the people that's really hurt by this Travis Kelce bullshit. You know, and again, you just want to live vicariously through some celebrity. Because so many of you have that fantasy that some white Prince Charming is going to come and put a glass slipper on your foot and put you in the magic pumpkin and take you off to Never Never Land and shit. You know what I mean? And that's not the case. It's not going to happen. It's probably never going to happen. You know, so that's why you have to live vicariously through these celebrities. And that's why y'all care so much. And that's why y'all don't want to let this shit go. You know, I'm a football fan. I actually watch the game of football. Most of you don't know shit about football. You don't watch the game. Nothing. All you know is he's a white man, he's a football player, and you assume he has millions of dollars. So that's like she hit the lottery to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And you wanted to live vicariously through that because you know that you're never going to come close to that. You're never going to come close to that, so you have to live vicariously through her. And in your living vicariously through Kayla Nicole, this shit has hurt you damn near as much as it's hurt her because she's obviously hurt. You know what I mean? And it's fucking stupid, and it's dumb, and it's a bad look, and I don't understand how you can make these videos and put them on TikTok and put them on Instagram and put them on Facebook and all this shit, and you don't see how fucking stupid you look. To the point where I'm asking black women, where's your fucking pride? Like, damn, okay, I get it. Many of you have low self-esteem, but like you have zero self-esteem? You have none at all? You chicks are really mad? Oh, you know, he wanted to be a part of the culture, you know, something. Like when the fuck did Travis Kelce tell you he wanted to be a part of your fucking culture? Because he's fucking a black woman, that makes him part of the culture? That means he must... You silly ass Negroes and your perpetual need to have other races love you. This is the lows that you stoop to. You go to these depths. These are the mental gymnastics that you use in order to justify your shit. Travis Kelce never said this shit out of his mouth. He never told you he wanted anything to do with your fucking culture. He never told you that. I don't give a shit about what haircut he might have had at the time, or you know what brand of jeans he was wearing at the fucking time. That does not mean he wants to be a part of your fucking culture. He never told y'all that. That's some shit y'all made up to justify you glazing this white man who didn't want anything to do with any of you. He was banging Kayla Nicole. That's as far as he went with the black community. That's it. And the outrage that so many of you women and men have behind this shit is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And this is why I don't believe most black people, man or woman, whenever y'all want to tell me about how you want to fight white supremacy and you got a problem with white supremacy and all this shit, I just say that's cap. That's cap. Because most of y'all, your only problem is just white people just don't like you. That's your own fucking, that's really all your problem is. Your problem is not redlining. Your problem is not the racism that many black people receive from banking institutions, the lack of credit. Your issue is not really police brutality, because most of you have never really experienced it. Your issue is not the school to prison pipeline, because most of you never been to jail. You know what I'm saying? Your problem is You are just not pedestalized by white men. Going back to the Sweeney chick in that American Eagle ad. Your problem, the reason why you feel as though that's racist is because the American Eagle people did not pedestalize a black woman. Like I said earlier, if Beyonce had that ad, if Beyonce was on that billboard, none of you would be calling it racist. None of you would be having a conversation about colorism. Just like nobody is accusing Travis Kelce of being a colorist. Kayla Nicole is not the darkest woman on the planet, but see, he doesn't have to answer questions about being a colorist because he's a white man. Meanwhile, people like Swiss Beats, I've seen people get on him about being a colorist simply because, you know, Alicia Keys is mulatto, right? I've seen people call Nick Cannon a colorist. I've seen people call even Kendrick Lamar a colorist. But Travis Kelce wasn't a colorist because you know, the white man's ice is colder. And this shit is corny. And going into the, you know, we're here in the 21st century. It's the year 2025 going on 2026. These type of conversations you would think black people would be done with. And it demonstrates the lack of growth. And you see it mainly from the young generation of black people. Which goes to show that so many of you have no fucking clue about what racism is. So many of you, all you cats that was born in 2000, 99, 2002 and shit, y'all think racism, the only thing you see as racist is some white man calling you nigger. You don't think a white man can be racist and bang you at the same time. Or, like I said, maybe Travis Kelce isn't racist. He just, for whatever reason, the relationship didn't work out. Does it make any difference? What difference does it fucking make that Travis Kelce, a white man, wants to marry a white woman? How is that strange? How did Travis Kelce banging Kayla Nicole help you? Exactly how did that boost your self-esteem? Y'all niggas are weird and you need to grow the fuck up. Learn what real racism is. A white man marrying a white woman is not racist. And Kayla Nicole or any other black woman celebrity being with a white man does not do you any good. And a lot of y'all need to log off and come back to the real world and learn how to fix your own problems instead of living vicariously through celebrities. And with that, I'm out, man.